Ampenia be the Chi Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, and for that matter, another Kokufuado, and Nabai, a brown no more position. Ghana for any GDNA regime, a woman pa. Sanse, Ocean lectures, economic lectures at Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, ye and Sabrenois. Ghana for the one one, ye GDNA regime, say ye disikasem, a tune in some one, obey me as a shenia maye. Nene be bon company, bon content, I say. Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, and for that matter, Nanado Abai, GDNA regime, a dema or more influence, no, or met me actually say, Domo catch no met me, aye, and also meant to me, anye. Now, ya say, ya queer him so may, a quambe ne bit me, afasu etimi, ashe, and yamaye. And then, and for near bedike yatrono, aye, Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, Yabeko screen so, na may for nibi, ediacho, Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, 2017, a bra, or muteki over no, or introduce. Echere Ghana for economic management team wa nanado aban a point to omo owie no ridicule ye odi NDC for ehofel say economic management team kra no money be before that omo opposition nanado eka che say omo wo men and women to manage their affairs yentie Dr. Muhammad Bawumia 2017.
When I look at the economic management team, it is quite clearly a fantastic team. Professor Jambafo, Dr. Akotose, Dr. Afriye Akoto, Honorable Alan Chiremanting, Boachi Ejaku, Ken Oforiata, Senior Minister Yao Osafo Mafu. What a solid team. In fact, can anyone remember the NDC economic management team? I'm sure they themselves cannot remember who their economic management team was.
Where Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, where 2017, Ebra, will take you over now or no as a head of economic management team, no, said you see Emma Ghana for young crunches. Abanama Twama when him before the Betty Kasemi pa 2020, Ebra. COVID-19 man home so before that Ghana for some opposition parties were complaining say Ghana sikasem enye COVID-19 by na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo the president or addressing Ghana for catch Ghana for say nipa wawu ekwa asamado de Nana do abanche say entimi mfa ne mankwam nemum sika sematete apansam de they know how to bring back the economy to life yentie omampeni eno so yenkranhye ba ko de share by economy yentie omampeni Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo 2020 in the midst of COVID-19 hopes and the aspirations of the Ghana for about how they are going to restructure and bring back the economy after COVID-19.
As we have demonstrated over the course of the last 3 years, where we inherited an economy that was growing at 3.4% and transformed it into one which has grown by an average of 7% over the last 3 years, I assure you that we know what to do to bring back our economy back to life. What we do not know is how to bring people back to life.
His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, in the midst of COVID-19, President here encouraged you because see they have the men to bring back the economy. Now, Yamshe World Bank, a year country rep or Ghana has say, now what we must say, our mark World Bank for us, mark at the Alpha economy. No, World Bank, a country director, a year, Pierre Frank Laporte, Nasma Wakani, or say, the situation is very difficult right now. Ghana faces a very tough road ahead to restore macro sustainability. Yes, COVID-19 has not helped, but even before COVID, there were signs that the situation was getting a little more challenging. We a World Bank for assessment. Omo say, answer na COVID-19 kra ebano. Na Ghana sikasem ewo ensenie ni no chese sisi baby Ghana ye wo sisi ane nema mu odin se ka se sustain chese ye kra ye mu ye timi handle ye ho kra no nema mu odin. This is the state of economy na ye said the World Bank for SC aka. Another issue am pesa ye hwe Dr. Muhammad Bawumia all the lectures away no kire yen if you we ordinary Ghanaian one call sebio school akesia nkoye PhD by economy na peso hu se economy na ya na senya Dr. Muhammad Bawumia kire ni ama betima indicators ama wetima se economy ni ya na senya emu bi exchange rate yentie Dr. Muhammad Bawumia 2012.
The Ghana cedi has obtained the dubious distinction of being the weakest performing currency in Africa at this point in time. In an open economy with market determination of prices, exchange rate movements are the most important indicator of underlying macroeconomic fundamentals. As the saying goes, when in doubt, observe the exchange rate. The lesson from history for governments is that you cannot manage the economy with propaganda. In fact, you can engage in all the propaganda you want, but if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. The type of free fall that we are seeing with the cedi exchange rate is a vote of no confidence by market players.
His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Bawumia 2012 said o si kire ye no se economy ni nya na peso hu a exchange rate odi Ghana sika toto amanone de hu a said the exchange rate ni esitie now yenhwe exchange rate said the Ghana ye sika toto amanone hu a esitie sisi a yemfa abibiman ahodo makomako eye edunum over 15 countries in Africa am can say economy said the nema esitie a Africa's currency performance. Yenhwe at the number 1 or more musika no edu etimi match American dollar no Namibian dollar. Uhia for or musika no Namibian dollar no uhia $4 4.49 pence na say uko wenim or more than number first. Number 1. Now we count down wa the bar. Ghana under Dr. Muhammad Bawumia as head of economic management team or catching in 2012 say so person who said the economy needs to check the exchange rate no Ghana yeda number 15 asie kra ni nyina say ube hia Ghana sikai 7 Ghana cedi 7.6 to get $1 and to over 15 countries Africa omusika na yede match American dollar na Ghana ya rate last said the sikasem ni ACT no so he posed back the question to His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Bawumia say can we also base on this and say the economy is not doing well under his watch as the head of economic management team and as saying and near my city. Now yenhwe ade bi kan so afo no his kasem no to yensem so under Rollins in pencil yewura kwesibotwe. Na no no so kasai e kire said the Ghana sikasem esi etie yentie Professor Kwesibotwe.
Speak. All the signs point to a country in some economic distress. The exchange rate at the forex bureaus is nearing 8 cedis to the dollar. Fuel prices at the filling stations have crossed the 8 cedi per liter bar. Inflation is back in double digits, nearing about 15%. And foreign investors have withdrawn close to $200 million in January alone. And it is not helpful in these circumstances to be told that we've never had it so good. Now, central to the growing economic distress that we face is the fact that we are
Professor Kwesibotwe enso so an assessment on economy see the city or say investors kra no EU musika over $200 million January nko afi no or married because of the state of the economy and now you share the state of Ghana's economy and yama ho do ayedi rate o ye Ghana's economic outlook as it stand today said the sika sem city in Ghana your public debt as at 2021 November 2021 na ye kaya de 334.5 billion Ghana cedis. Free November, December ba January say ye wo March mo bosome 9 say the bia ye kan asa akosro, but we are yet to see update from finance minister and for that matter the government. Ye fa Ghana ye kaya de debt to GDP ratio. Ofa ye japade wo nyina na ye ka ye debt to GDP ratio the government say 78.6%, but World Bank estimate omode abache say Ghana your debt to GDP ratio no, it could be more than 80%, said the World Bank for so a project no. Now inflation enra government statistician inflation rate omode by NHS say inflation now we could do 15.7% a year the end of February 2022 baby inflation akwa could do no. International rating agencies are rating Ghana economy as negative outlook. Not just enyama nyentobe anano Ghana sana hene kenofurata di tudwa echire mu se enyama enhye danko yentinama sisi ekopebosi akro we wiase adwama wodo so a yentumi nya enintina wo se Ghana for gitumi na 11 etumi edeba. But one interesting question. Sir Ufa Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, the head of economic management team, for the past 6 months, our vice president and Kabibia and for the state of Ghana's economy. When a Nubia eka World Bank eka IMF eka possibly eka a private economists in this country will be a economy one. Our vice president enka economy one. But if you want to know what the vice president as the head of economic management team and the worker yentie vice president the latest invention to remedy Ghana's economic situation, yentie the vice president Dr. Muhammad Bawumia.
So much for the first time. And we need to understand that we are changing this country. We are transforming this country. Next month, ladies and gentlemen, we are digitizing the school feeding program. And next month, I will launch, we looked at it last week, it's all set. Next month, we will launch a digitized school feeding program. We will know every school in the country, every day, if you feed them rice and beans, we will know. How many students you have fed, we will know.
That's the Vice President, Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, and the latest invention in Ghana's economy to remedy the situation is a digitalize a school feeding program. Good, ebe solve corruption, and that kind of secretary by into. But how would that solve the kind of the current economic situation Ghana's face, and why has Vice President Dr. Muhammad Bawumia for the past 6 months has refused to comment about the state of the economy? Is this the kind of economy he promised as the head of economic management team? What happened to the men our hype money 2017 when MPP took over? A ridicule NDC said they have the men to remedy the situation. What is the state of the economy? Is our Vice President aware, and is he happy how the economy is growing? And as AC Echo in the coming days, maybe Nyame Adoma, our Vice President, will comment on the state of the economy. We Amanyosem Jumedie, ye twa ho abasisi aba mpenyimfo besim konya